The story behind the startling photo, the Marine on the tank.
A.B. Grantham was just an 18-year-old trying to survive amidst the dogged fighting erupting daily throughout Vietnam's ancient capital. The young Marine had no idea he would become the focus of a startling photograph, one which, to Americans back home, captured a reality they had yet to see, taken from the chaos of the Battle of Hue. For several weeks, Charlie Company was bogged down in urban combat with North Vietnamese forces. At the end of the first day, American and South Vietnamese forces pushed into the citadel, and that's when they was cut down from 51 Marines to 28. And when the battle ended, only 7 remained, with countless of those lost displaying heroics that have been forgotten with time. Each side was in such close proximity, 50 feet between opposing forces, bunkered down in war-ravaged homes. Many times the dead bodies were left in the streets through the night. "That's pretty much how it went for all of February," he said. "We were almost face to face. They were dug in waiting for us." And he goes on to say, "Plan? Hell, I was a private first class. I never knew of any plan. Grab your machine gun and get over there," is how it went. On the morning of February 17th, a rocket blasted into the building he and several other Marines and a machine gun unit were in, creating a chaotic scene of rubble and dust. While Grantham escaped without a scratch, he said everyone else was hit by shrapnel. He was able to pull these young men, who he knew only by nickname, due to fear of attachment and loss, out of the broken building. Grabbing his gun, Grantham established a point of attack in another house, shooting down an enemy which seemed to be all around him. As he went to fire, he was struck by an AK-47 round and blown back 10 feet. "I knew I was hit bad," he said, describing the wound sensation as being stuck with a hot poker. The bleeding would not stop. He could not breathe, unable to get air into his lungs from the hole in his chest. His fellow Marines tried to prevent the further loss of blood and get him air, which, in thinking back now, Grantham recalls with laughter. The hole in his chest was plugged with a plastic wrap of Lucky Strike cigarette packs. The surgeon actually said he had never seen so many Lucky Strike cigarette packs. While Grantham went in and out of consciousness, he recalled being zipped up inside a body bag, and one moment he heard someone say, "This one's not dead yet," and someone unzipped the bag to find him. "I'm sure glad they did," he said, laughing.